Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Lighting Your Sunshine, where we like to shine a light within and empower ourselves. So before I came to do the video, I just got really freaking annoyed as I kind of like tapped into the energies, and I don't really know why I'm annoyed. That's just the tone. And then I grabbed 2 decks to use. We have Dreams of Gaia Tarot, and then we have Outlaws. And this is the one that are like, I don't know, that's that like annoyed feeling, outlaw, something. And as I kind of like did like peekaboo, I got the Mirage card. And then when I pulled one of these, I kind of shuffled it in, but I got thought, your mind, your thoughts. Is it an illusion? Are you seeing clearly? Are you thinking like, I don't know, your thoughts kind of create your reality. So what up with that, spirit? Okay, so first ones I pulled, we have wisdom, and then we got wisdom in reverse, so I'm not learning from something. And then we have death and rebirth, 4 of them. Will you? And then let's do the outlaws, and then we can get into the story. So we have 7 of fire in reverse, so 7 of wands, and 8 of pentacles, 8 of earth in reverse. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what do we have here? We have smoke. It says vision and signals. We have pioneer, and it says trailblazer, explorer, long haul driver. We have the outlaw, which is independent, authentic, the outlier. And then last but not least, we have twilight with reflection and assessment. I don't think I showed you the top row. Let me show you the top row. So we got wisdom in reverse. So hermit, that's the hermit there, hermit mode. Someone is not going into hermit mode to actually gain the wisdom. It seems like they have a lot of insights that spirit wants to give to shine that inner light, but because they're always outside, always codependent. Are they codependent? Well, it's just a need to always fill your boots, I keep hearing. Like, I need people around me at all times because when I sit by myself, I'm not happy. But by you going within, you sitting with yourself, that's when you'll start to get the visions, the thoughts. And it's like, what do I do? What do I do? Going to someone, Cooper doos, what do we do? Cooper always needs to be told what to do because he doesn't know where to be. And then when he gets out there, he's like so anxious. And then you finally like tell him, like in the training, right? You sit here, you do this, you leave it, you do that. And then he's calm because he knows what's expected of him. But in this, that's what I kind of see is someone always needing people to tell them what to do, what's expected of me, what do I do? I can't think for myself. But spirit wants to tell you the next step. And the only way that you can get to that next step is by cutting out the outside forces. Because there's this, oh man, I missed my nails. I can't get it. Okay, we'll slide. Okay. So you're so used to doing something one way, but there's other ways to do things that could be smoother. And by doing that, that's where that death and rebirth will kind of come. The 3 skulls are standing out to me. And there seems to be a lot of snake energy. Where's the snake on this one? I swear there was one. Oh, it's all around her hand. Hey, and I was just doing with the hand. I cut my nails like ridiculously short this time. I never had them this short. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Oh, there's a baby in here. Like, how do you miss something so, like, I'm like, I see a snake, I see an egg, I see 3 skulls, but there's like an actual, you look closer, and that has to do with this lantern. There's something to do. What do you want to share with that? You say read this one. Pioneer. Pioneer is the trailblazer, the explorer, the long haul. And now I'm looking at, you know what's giving me? On this one, I kind of like looked at him. There's something to do with the bear. He's wearing like a bear energy. But when I looked, like, really looked at him, you know, like Game of Thrones with like Daenerys and how her brother was kind of a jerkazoid. And that's who I see. So it's like, you need to go within and listen to yours. Dragon eggs. You need to go within and look at yourself, because he did not have good intentions for her at all. But let me tap in more. Hey, and there was 3. Dun, dun, dun. Should we use the dragons? Are the dragons even here? Because if the dragon cards are here, I will see that as a sign. Dragons are in the house. You want to pick one? No. Don't give me that side eye. I know. You got so much control these days, Goopy-Doo. Look at you, not giving into your bad behaviors. Whoa. Okay, so I pulled one. What did I get? The blue dragon from Pleiades prepares you to accept source healing, accept a heart activation, give and receive. Oh my gosh, you did not listen. Goopy-Doo. Goopy-Doo. Are you being a bad boy? You're being a bad boy at this moment. He was supposed to leave it. He's supposed to have willpower. He ain't got the willpower these days. I would have shared with you, Goopy-Doo. Thank you for not biting me. Anyways, let's try this again. I got another one, but you gotta leave it. Because we gotta do control. We gotta learn that we can't give in to our impulses. And there's people downstairs, so he can't be down there. Leave it. Anyways, when I look at it, there's this heart. And what did it say? Accept a heart activation, give and receive heart healing. And then there's like this flower in it. And that flower kind of gave me like this vibe. How there's like that picture in it. And so deep within your heart, there's this flame. There's this light. There's something that your heart is, hey. And on this stone, it looks like it has that, oh man, it's an Irish, no, it's a Celtic thing. It's the three Celtic thing. What is that symbol? Celtic knot? No. I don't know. It's something. That's what I see. It's important. And that has to do with the heart. So let's continue on anyways. So within this death and rebirth, there's something to do with children. There's something way more to do with children, because I'm being drawn to the frog. And then the frog's also giving me Egyptian vibes. Maybe that could also be transformation from the land, water to land, from the depths of whatever to here. There's something preparing. Something has to go. And so I was getting really annoyed at the beginning. They're like, bring it back to that. What was I annoyed about? Things not going your way. Things not working out how you planned. But I'm hearing it's time to prepare for the long haul. Because with the pioneer, it says long hauler. There's something to come that's like long term. But you have to let go of the plans that you had for the past. There's a death and there will be a rebirth to come. The snake is like shedding the old, letting the old go. And the water, or the frog has to do with fertility. There's something that can grow exponentially if you tap into it, right? It's like a pioneer thing. It's like right at the beginning of it. And so it doesn't seem like it's formed and will come into fruition, but right now is like the beginning, the origin. It's the origin story to whatever this next phase is. So buckle up, get ready for the long haul. I don't know, there seems to be children in this. There seems to be a new adventure, a new something. But let's continue, Koopa. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna go, this is in reverse. We have, slide, 5, 6, 7. This is in reverse. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. And what's underneath it? The Outlaw. It says independent, authentic, the outlier. So this one, with this, I don't know, I am getting, for some people, there could be like new children coming, something. There's a inner child healing, there's something. But now I'm being brought to the snake, because when I looked over here, I looked at a lot of things, but the main thing that stood out was the license plate. It said Ka. And so now I see that as like Chi, and I see that as like Kundalini. There's something from the root growing. They're saying 3rd time's a charm. But things right now are unbalanced. That every time this like spark comes, this fire, right? You have this like growing peaceful moment, and it seems to be like, it's like whatever it is that, again, we're at the beginning, the origin of something, and it's about to take root. It's about to do something. It's about to go up in a blaze of glory. And it stops, it's stalled, because it's almost like not enough energy to get past it's like little spark. And it's like, I really want to bring this into the world, I wanted to say, but I heard to bring this into words. So it's like, oh, okay, someone was getting confidence to say something, to do something, and it just doesn't happen. And so it kind of stays stuck in here. There's like this new something. And the inner child wants to heal. That's what needs to happen. The inner child needs to be a part of this, so that there's that joy, that excitement. Because it's almost like you've got the power, you got the resources to do it. But it's like, I don't know what to do, asking everyone outside of themselves, tell me what to do, where to be, what to do. And it's like, people can tell you what to do. They could be like, this is how I did it, blah, 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 blah. But, and then you go to do it and it doesn't work. And I was like, well, you said that's what I'm supposed to do. But we need to have the heart in this. There's a little bit, okay, I see once you bring in the inner child into this, that's that joy. That's that like, the heart knows what it wants. And this says, prepares you to accept source healing. So there's a little bit of like inner child stuff to work through about feeling not competent enough to go for your dreams or whatever it is. It says, accept a heart activation, give and receive heart healing. So they're now bringing it to the mother's side. There's a little bit to do with the mother's side of healing. Is it? No, it's the masculine side. I don't know. Let me think. It's the father's side. Masculine energy. Now, is it actually father's line, or is it masculine energy within? No, they're just talking about like when you were younger and how you had parents and they had roles. And it seems like what you want to do is a little bit different, because it seems like you did what they said. You're in these roles, but now it's like you get to start all over. You get to do things how you want to do it. And in the past, we put a lot of like workhorse on the masculine side of what that is expected to do. But in this one, it seems like it's like something that has to come from the heart. It has to be like, especially with this, like water, and there's that frog energy. I'm seeing this as like something creative, something to do with like healing, right? With your hands, something to do, woohoo! Okay, I finally got it. Something to do with your hands. And they're like, no, you need to go out and like physically do stuff with your hands. But this person with like death and rebirth and the Kundalini and energy, it's healing. It's time to go independent. Be your authentic self. Because what you work with at this moment is like energy from the hands. And I almost see that as like imaginary. And like you can't see energy. It could be like energy work. You have to feel it, right? And it comes from the heart. So I see this like inner child being like, the world's really cool. And guess what? I can do cool things. And people being like, that's nice, but go do your chores, you know? And so, yeah, I feel like chores have been done. And there's something within you, an idea, a dream, a hope, a something that wants to come through. And Spirit is raising a glass to you for being a trailblazer and thinking differently. Because what you're working on now, again, it's like you tried like 3 times to kind of like do this thing, but the thing that was missing was the inner child, the excitement that the inner child has. And once you have that, like, that's so cool, and like that excitement and wonder and awe, then that's when like Spirit kind of brings in, because the heart's open, the heart's excited. It's like you could want it with your heart, but you need to believe it and feel it and live it. And I feel like once those are all in balance, that's where it said find the words. Then you can find the words. But once you're kind of like in that, I feel like, right, you had the flame. You're this fire energy. And this fire energy is like whatever this egg is. So it takes a lot of power to like bust this open. Something to do with the Kundalini, which has to do from the root, something of the root chakra. And it's like pulling that up. And that's safety and survival. So if you're stuck into like those kind of things, they're showing me a pyramid, like Maslow's pyramid of like needs, right? And you kind of work your way. And someone getting trapped in that triangle. And then I see breaking out of that triangle and now it being like this egg. And so it's, rather than working your way up level wise, it's all happening now. It's all instant. And it's just like focusing your power, they say. Something to do with like being a trailblazer, thinking independently, listening to the visions that you see, because you know what you want to do. You have this plan. And I just got it in my heart. It feels exciting. It's something new that you already know you're going to be talented at. But that fire, the fire was in reverse. And so there's not enough to like quite, right? You start at the root and it's like and then it fizzles out and it dies and it goes and then it fizzles out. But once you bring it into the heart, then once it anchors into the heart, that's where I see that inner child like being like, yeah. And then that's like where source comes in. Source is like, boom, 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 extra energy for you. And then from there, it's just like, poof, and then whatever this thing that you're trying to hatch will grow. You can go back there now. And then we go on to the end of the timeline here. We have slide, 8 of Pentacles, which would be hard work. You working really, really hard over and over again, perfecting your skill. It's in reverse. And with that, we have Twilight, and it says reflection and assessment. Because in the past, whatever this masculine energy is, it's like you need to go out and work really, really hard with your hands, right? You need to be a labor of love, but it just makes you tired at the end of the day, and then you come home and then you don't want to do anything, and then you just go to bed and you wake up and you work and you go to bed and you wake up and work and you go to bed. And then you get stuck in a rut or a cycle that you don't really want to be a part of, but the bills are paid. But whatever this dream or this hope or whatever, the bills will be paid in it. So twilight, they're bringing me to the twilight. Hey, Twilight Zone. But hey, that's a little Twilight, a little extraterrestrial, so maybe a little something to it. What do you want to share? I'm just hearing like conspiracy. I don't know why, but your soul having a human experience, not the other way around. And so your soul is way more powerful than the human physical body. So to actually do a little bit of soul work, to work more on that energy aspect, there is something to do with healing and energetics in this. I feel like whoever this is, they're a powerful healer. And they're on this like new journey of something. And so you think differently. It's almost like you're the first of your family to kind of like break out of the norm. And so it's scary. But I keep hearing about the find the words for it, but actions speak louder than words. Whoa, I got a lot of coldness. Now it's in my heart. Now I'm seeing blue triangles. So there was that pyramid. Oh, yeah. So you don't need to work hard, because once you kind of like master whatever this is, it's almost like spirit is gonna like, like exponentially power blast it. So we're bringing it back to this. How it says, prepares you to accept source healing. There's an unlimited supply of energy for you always to tap into. But sometimes we get like cut off from our supply and we forget that we're made of stars. But then we connect to it. So what am I seeing? I'm seeing blue triangles from here into the heart. It says, accept a heart activation, give and receive heart healing. So again, I'm seeing that pyramid. Hey, there's triangles on here. Anyways, I'm seeing the Merkaba. And pulling source from you through your crown into your third eye to the throat chakra, and then anchoring it into the heart. Down to triangle. And from the other way, we're going to start from the heart and we're going to work our way through the solar plexus, through the sacral and the root, and anchor it into the earth. So now it's as above, so below, chilling in the heart. So that yes, you should be working in the pyramid way, but just not the way that you think it is. Because the other way, it's like, I don't know, how many layers is Maslow's pyramid of needs and whatnot? It's been a long time since I ever thought of that, so I can't remember. But there's a lot. And this one's like just a different way. The heart knows what it wants, and it knows how to do it. And then once you have that heart, energy flowing to the heart, that's when the flow happens. So it seems like in the other way, it starts at the root and it tries to get up to the sacral, which is your creativity. And it's like, I have ideas. And then it's like, could be sexual energy too. And then fizzled out. And then yellow, confidence. And then the heart. The heart is green and healing. There's something to do with healing of the heart here. But this is all an inside job first. You need to take the power into your own hands and work with these energies and flow. Because I feel like you go to other people and it's like working with them and it crumbles. And you build something over here and it crumbles and crumbles. But when you have that power within yourself, nothing can put out your fire. So I pulled one more dragon. It was in reverse. And it is the fire and water dragon. Enables your life to flow with loving force. Prepare for change to move forward quickly. Expect the unexpected and have fun. Now, why is that in reverse? Because that seems like the perfect thing to wrap it all up. Why is it in reverse? That makes no sense. it would be the way. But the main thing is, it seems like this person's very stuck in like 3D ways and like seriousness, and like there's like this whole galactic conspiracy theory type energy. There's like, I don't know, what am I trying to say? The whole freaking universe. And they keep looking at the thing here and it's just like only a little bit. And it's like, yeah, but if you open up your mind, you open up your heart and expand to even more, then you could have that flow that you seem to be searching for. Because this person I see, they kind of look around and they don't really like what they see. It's not quite fun. It's so serious. It's like, all work and no play makes so-and-so a dull boy. Pew! And one more, please. That one. So, to wrap it up, over here, we got prickly cactus. That's at the beginning of it. And then, over on the other side, we got wanderlust and fun. So this one says endurance and longevity. And then this one says living and loving life on the run. You're a soul having a human experience. You're not meant to come here and have hardships. It seems like this person has gone through a lot and they think they have to work really, really, really hard. And they're very good at that. They've mastered endurance. They are piling on so much stress, but they're not having fun. It seems like everybody around them has a problem and they seem to always take on other people's burdens or, just do what's expected of them. But I will tell you one thing. At the end of the day, you're not meant to go to work, go home and sleep. Go to work, go home and sleep. There's something to do with energy and healing and heart activations and being your own pioneer. Because that one said endurance and longevity, but there's a start of something new that's going to be, as it said, get ready for the long haul. This is the new origin story. And this is more of the energy. Now you can finally go here and rather than always work, you get to go out and enjoy. A lot more freedom. Living. It says enjoy the ride. Do all of them have a little thing on the side? They do. Transition between day and night. Whoopsie woo. And this one says, why is it so tiny? Abstaining something of the establishment. Endurance and experience. Smoke signals inform. Smoke obscures. All carry messages. I don't know, I couldn't really read all of them, but last but not least, we're working our way back. Dang it, I missed my nails. Survivor in harsh environments. Earth is harsh, and it seems like this person has mastered the art of working hard. And now it's time for you to kind of master enjoying and living. Because you're alive, but are you living? Are you living the life that your soul came here to plan and do? And whoever this is, I feel like you're a healer. You're not meant to do the norm because you're not normal. You're a little bit magical. You have healing hands. And there's this cool story that your heart wants to say and share. And you're kind of in between things right now. I feel like they're tired. Whoever this story is, they've been tired for a while. They've been working really, really hard, and there's something really cool about to break off and start over. The only thing is, I get that they work hard, and then it just seems like there's a lot of outside interference. There's time for reflection. I need to go into a little bit of hermit mode and, I don't know, meditate. I don't know what meditation means to you. There's so many things. My favorite meditations to do are, especially Starseed, because I get galactic energy in this. I like Steve Noble. I like his meditations. Maybe there's a heart. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I really like him. He's such like just a nice, genuine guy. All his posts, like, you can just tell he doesn't come from ego. Like, my ego flares up every now and then, but him, I'm just like, wow, he's just such a pure soul. His meditations are beautiful. And so that's what I see. You can go and, like, it's like you go within, and then he kind of takes you on a journey. He kind of teaches you the Merkaba, right? You get your 4 peeps around you, the 4 archangels, and then he has above and below, and then you're in that triangle. But there's so many things you could do. What am I seeing? The heart's important in this. So there's a thing called metta meditation, which is all about you just focusing on the heart, and you grow that love, and then you could send that love out to people. Coloring could be a meditation, but for this person, maybe. But I feel like if you're going to color, like, this person's already working hard and a perfectionist in this energy, I would suggest coloring outside the lines. It doesn't seem like this person would really be the best at that. But there's something new in your heart, and I feel like you haven't really got to, I feel like whoever this person is, they're such a nice person. And they don't, like, I don't know, it seems like they smile or they laugh, but they're not really like in this energy, going out and like going on adventures, like where their heart is so like busting with so much joy. And I think that's what spirit wants. That's what the heart is trying to unfold. There's a lot of cool adventures for you. This is just the beginning. So get ready for the long haul, because you're going to need the energy to go on all these adventures. So right now, I see, reel it in a bit, and just flow within yourself. You don't need to give that to anyone right now, because I feel like there's just parts of you that seem void or deplete or something or tired, and that is not going to last for long, because I see something growing and growing and growing. And the more you like do this, the more your mind is like, yeah. And that's where a little bit more of the stability comes from. That whatever this healing energy, movement, shift thing kind of is, it's going to grow, and it's going to break the shell finally. Because I feel like there's this tough egg, this tough something. And you even get like major Virgo vibes. Someone like, Virgos, I understand Virgos because that's my rising sign. And we're a little bit of perfectionists, and we're like routine and all that stuff. But thank goodness I got that crazy ass Aquarius part to me too, because like, I don't know, it's a mixed bag, so whatever. But what I get from this is like a lot. Hey, isn't the Hermit Virgo too? I'm getting Hermit Virgo vibes. And guess what? You're meant to color outside the line. You're not meant to be perfectionist and all that. So buckle up, enjoy the ride, and let your heart lead for once, because I feel like the mind and routine and structure has told you what to do this whole time. So get messy. So with that, we'll leave it there. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.